I, 33 male, was with Bianca, 30, for 3 years. She worked in pharmaceutical sales, always traveling for conferences and client meetings. I'm a project manager, mostly remote, pretty steady schedule. Last month, she told me about a big conference in Cancun. 5 days, major industry event, mandatory attendance. Showed me the email from her boss and everything. I helped her pack, drove her to the airport, wished her luck on her presentation. I'll miss you, I said at departures. It's just work stuff, babe. Boring meetings and PowerPoints. I'll be back before you know it. Cool. No issues. I trust her, never been the jealous type. Day 2 of her trip, I'm scrolling Instagram during lunch. Her friend Mariah posted a story from Cancun. Beach club, drinks, party vibes. And there in the background, Bianca, in a bikini, doing shots. At 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. Weird for a conference, but maybe it was a networking event. Pharmaceutical sales is all about relationships, right? Then I saw the next story. Bianca on some dude's shoulders in the pool. Mariah's caption, girls trip, energy airplane, tropical drink. Girls trip, not conference. Girls trip. I sat there staring at my phone. The mandatory work conference was a vacation with her friends. She'd shown me fake emails, talked about her presentation anxiety, even complained about having to miss my nephew's birthday party for it. That evening, she texted me, "Sessions ran late today. So tired. Missing you, red heart." I replied, "Bet those PowerPoints were killer. The worst. But making good connections." "Sure you are." Day 3, she posted on her own Instagram. Not a story, a full post. Beach selfie, designer sunglasses, caption. Imagine being so pathetic you need to know your girl's every move, nauseated face, trust issues equals small energy. My man knows I'm grinding flex biceps. The comments were immediate. Period, sis. Tell them. Independent queen. Some guys just can't handle a boss babe. I stare at that post for a good 5 minutes. She's lying about being at work, posting thirst traps from the beach, and somehow I'm the pathetic one for what? Not tracking her. The irony was incredible. I commented, "Imagine being single." Then I got to work. Changed my relationship status to single. No explanation, no drama, just single. Texted my landlord about removing someone from the apartment access list. Called her phone carrier. She was on my family plan, and scheduled her line for removal in 48 hours. Went through the apartment and neatly packed her things. Clothes in her suitcases, toiletries in boxes, everything organized and ready. Screenshot her girls' trip posts and my work conference emails for my records. Then I waited. Her post blew up. Friends asking if we were okay. What happened? Was this a joke? She didn't respond to any of them. But my phone? Different story. Started with texts. What does that mean? Babe, are you mad about something? This isn't funny. Keith, answer me. Then calls. I declined them all. Then the panic set in. She tried to FaceTime. I declined. She called Mariah's phone. I didn't answer. She tried WhatsApp, Telegram, even LinkedIn messaging. Finally, a text. I'm at a work conference. I can't deal with your drama right now. We'll talk when I get back. I replied, no need. Your things are packed. Safe travels. Then I blocked her number. But I kept Instagram open. Wanted to see this play out. Update 1. So Bianca came home from her conference to find some surprises. First, her key card to the building didn't work. She had to buzz from the lobby. I didn't answer. She tried calling from the lobby phone. I have it programmed to my phone, so I knew it was her. Didn't pick up. According to my neighbor Terrence, who loves drama more than reality TV, she stood in that lobby for an hour. Calling, texting from Mariah's phone, even had Mariah try buzzing random apartments claiming emergency. Finally, building security asked her to leave. She wasn't a resident, wasn't on any access list, and was disturbing other tenants. She went nuclear on Instagram stories. But here's where she messed up. She was still emotional, still drunk on entitlement and rage. She posted without thinking. Coming home from a work trip to find out your psycho ex changed the locks. This is illegal. You can't just throw someone out. Next story. 5 days of meetings and presentations, and this is what I come back to? Because of one Instagram comment? Next. Ladies, this is what happens when insecure men can't handle successful women. He's intimidated by my career. But then her friends started asking questions in the comments. Wait, I thought you were on a girls' trip. Weren't you with Mariah? What presentations? You posted beach pics every day. She deleted the stories within an hour. But screenshots live forever, and her coworkers follow her. Monday morning, I get a call from a number I don't recognize. Almost didn't answer, but something told me to pick up. Is this Keith? This is Robert Castellanos from Vertex Pharma HR. My stomach dropped. Was she actually trying to get me in trouble? Yes. I'm calling about Bianca Morrison. She listed you as an emergency contact, and we're trying to reach her. Oh, she hasn't shown up for work in a week. No call, no show. We're concerned. I paused. She told me she was at a company conference in Cancun. Long silence. We haven't had any conferences this month. Certainly not in Cancun. Interesting. Did she tell you this was a work event? She showed me emails about it. Said it was mandatory. Could you forward those emails to me? This is concerning. I sent him the screenshots. The fake conference emails, her beach posts, her stories about 5 days of meetings. Everything. He called back an hour later. Mr. Morrison, thank you for this information. Those emails were fabricated using our letterhead. That's fraud. We'll be handling this internally. Bianca was fired by lunch, but she didn't know I knew that. She was too busy trying to salvage her image. Posted a long Instagram caption about taking time for self-care and mental health and how toxic relationships can affect your career. Then she made mistake number 2. She applied for unemployment. Listed hostile work environment as the reason for separation. The unemployment office contacted Vertex Pharma. Vertex Pharma provided documentation of fraud and job abandonment. Claim denied. By Wednesday, she was desperate. Showed up at my work. Security called me down. She looked rough. Hair in a messy bun. No makeup, wearing sweats. Far cry from the beach goddess posting about trust issues. We need to talk, she said. No, we don't. You got me fired. You got yourself fired. I just answered HR's questions, honestly. I can't believe you would do this over a stupid Instagram post. The post? Bianca, you lied about a work conference to go on vacation. You created fake emails. You committed fraud. It was just a few days off. Everyone does it. No, they don't. I needed a break. You don't understand the pressure I'm under. Was under. Past tense. She started crying. Ugly crying. Where am I supposed to go? I can't afford my car payment without a job. Should have thought about that before posting about pathetic men while lying on a beach. That wasn't about you. Who was it about then? She couldn't answer. Just stood there, tears streaming. Bianca, we're done. Your stuff is in storage unit B12 at the public storage on 5th. First month is paid. After that, it's on you. I handed her the key. You planned all this. The moment I saw Imagine being single, I imagined it pretty clearly, yeah. Security stepped forward. Ma'am, we need you to leave. She looked at me one last time. I loved you. You loved what I provided. Stability. Trust. A nice apartment. Someone too pathetic to check up on your lies. As security escorted her out, she yelled, You'll regret this. You'll never find anyone like me. That's the plan? I called back. That night, she went full scorched earth on social media. But it backfired spectacularly. Final update. The complete implosion of Bianca's carefully crafted image has been something to witness. After getting escorted from my building, she tried to spin the narrative on social media. Posted this long, rambling video about workplace discrimination and vengeful exes collaborating to destroy successful women. But remember those screenshots floating around? Her former coworkers started connecting dots. One commented, Wait, you said you were at the Q1 planning conference, but I was there. In Dallas. Not Cancun. Another. Didn't you use sick days for your grandmother's surgery last month? But you posted from Vegas. Turns out Bianca had been running this scam for a while. Fake conferences, imaginary client meetings, deceased relatives who needed her attention. Girl had burned through all her PTO and sick days, then started just lying. Her ex-co-worker Rashida, who'd been covering for her, finally had enough. Posted a whole thread. Since we're sharing stories, here's mine, covered for Bianca 23 times in the past year. She was at conferences while I handled her accounts. Never got a thank you. Got written up twice for missed deadlines on her projects. Stay strong, Keith. The thread went viral in their industry circles. Hashtag ConferenceGate started trending locally. But Bianca wasn't done playing victim. She started a podcast, Canceled, A Modern Woman's Story. Episode 1 was titled, When Love Becomes Control. She didn't count on me having kept every receipt. I didn't engage directly. But when mutual friends asked, I had a simple response. Listen to episode 1. Then look at my Google Photos album called Conference Proof. The album? Screenshots of her fake emails. Her beach posts time-stamped during meetings. Her own Instagram post calling men pathetic for wanting to know their girl's whereabouts, while lying about her whereabouts. The termination letter from Vertex citing fraud. The denied unemployment claim. Her podcast got ratioed into oblivion. Comments were brutal. Girl made fake work emails, then called him controlling. The audacity to lie about work, then shame people for trust issues. Imagine being so entitled you think fraud is self-care. She deleted the podcast after 1 episode. 2 weeks ago, ran into Mariah at a coffee shop. Awkward moment. She came over. Hey, Keith. Mariah. Look, I didn't know she was lying about work. She told us you knew about the trip. Sure she did. No, really. She said you were cool with it, but she had to tell her job something. I thought you two had an arrangement. An arrangement where she lies to everyone. Mariah sighed. She's staying with her parents now. Can't find work. Everyone in pharma knows about the fake conferences. Consequences. She's talking about moving to another state. Starting fresh. Good for her. She still loves you, you know. I laughed. Actually laughed. She loves the idea of someone trusting her enough to never verify her lies. That's not love, Mariah. That's exploitation. She left without ordering coffee. Last week, the final domino fell. Bianca's car got repossessed. Turns out, she'd been behind on payments for months. Without a job, she couldn't catch up. Posted one last Instagram story from her parents' house. Rebuilding. Phoenix energy. Fire. Comments were turned off. Her mom reached out to me. Sweet lady, always liked her. Keith, honey, what happened? Bianca says you ruined her life over a vacation. Mrs. Morrison, she lied about work conferences to take vacations. Multiple times. Created fake emails. Got fired for fraud. I just told the truth when asked. Long pause. She told us you were jealous of her success. What success? She destroyed her own career by lying. Oh my God. Oh my. We've been defending her to everyone. She said you were controlling. I never once asked where she was or who she was with until I accidentally saw her on Instagram. In Cancun, during a mandatory conference. I need to go. Thank you for being honest. That was it. Even her parents were done with the lies. Me? I'm good. Better than good. Started dating this woman Luna from my hiking group. She's a teacher, shows me her actual classroom, introduces me to co-workers at real happy hours. When she travels, she sends dorky tourist photos, not thirst traps with trust issue captions. Last weekend, she asked if I wanted to track her location on our phones. Why? I asked. Safety? Convenience? I don't know. My sister does it with her boyfriend. I'm good. Just text me when you get places safe. You sure? After your ex, I thought you want to verify everything. Nah. Liars gonna lie whether you track them or not. Honest people don't need surveillance. She kissed me. That's surprisingly healthy. Learn the hard way. Bianca's still out there somewhere, probably crafting new lies for new people in a new city. Maybe she's at a conference right now. Maybe she's posting about trust issues while actively betraying someone's trust. Not my problem anymore. But sometimes, late at night, I think about that Instagram post. Imagine being so pathetic you need to know your girl's every move. The irony is I never needed to know her every move. Never asked, never checked, never verified. Gave her complete freedom and trust. And she used that trust to lie, steal time from her employer, and then had the audacity to call trusting partners pathetic. Turns out, the most pathetic thing isn't wanting to know where your partner is. It's lying about where you are while shaming others for caring. She imagined being single as an insult, a threat, something I'd fear. I imagined it as freedom from someone who confused trust with gullibility. Guess we were both right.